G'day guys, hope you've had a good week. This week I want to show you some of the trades of the week. I want to show you before they occurred so you can see that we actually pulled them and what happened after. So sit back and watch. To keep an eye on, another one is keep an eye on Cobb network, 12-hour candle, Ethereum. I didn't take this yesterday, and the reason I didn't take it was because the 12-hour didn't give me the opportunity to take it. It was in the list for this reason. It was back in, oh geez, you might have taken that last night. What time was that? That was snooze time. Yeah, 11 at night. I did not take that. I was catching some Z's. The daily right now, let's have a look at that. Nice little bullish candle there. I'm going to leave it in. Still looks pretty good to me. Let's see how we go.
Now, if you did take a trade yesterday on ELF, it's cracked in, you'd be in this now. I've just got it in the list. I'm actually going to take it out. I did not take that. I was pretty happy with the positions that I've got on, and I'm happy to just wait and see what else pops up. But like I say, if you did take it, you know, no issue with that. I think it's not a problem.
Just have to wait and see. CMT is on my list here. Let me just zoom in a wee bit here. What I like is that we've pulled back into this cradles over a couple of days. Bullish candle right here. Good convergence. The beginning is the first pullback in a trend. Now, there are a couple of options here. One is you can enter as a cradle, perhaps, if you like that, but the stop would need to be here. Relatively wide stop. There is no resistance ahead. Nothing significant anyway. You can look at that and say maybe there's some resistance there, but it's already broken through it once. I'm not too concerned about that. If I look at it on the 2-day as well, again, beautiful little candle there. It's looking quite nice in that cradle zone. Here's what I'd love to see occur. All right, where are we? 4 hour. So test 1, test 2. If I can get a third test up into here and it holds, then I can look, excuse me, then I can look to trade this as a breakout. Because we've got convergence right now, even if on the 4 hours fine, the 2 hours fine as well. But I'm more looking at the 4 hour here. Look, if I can get a third test here, then I've got my resistance, convergence, the break of the daily. There's a lot of stuff going on there, which means I can have a stop loss under the most recent high or low, which in this case right now would be underneath here, which would be better for me, a better stop loss. I like that, and I'm really watching that closely at the moment on Cyber Miles. I've got no idea what they do. I couldn't care less. It's the charts that I look at. So that's one that's probably the highest on my radar right now. G'day guys. Now I'll take you through what we got to. So I'll take you through now. It's been the last couple of weeks really, but the moves happened last week. Here's the ELF trade, the cradle, boom, really strong move to, I don't know, 4-5 to 1. The CMT one, now honestly for me, I didn't take this trade because what I was doing was I was waiting here. Where am I? Waiting back here for a nice little breakout. That's what I was after. And the level that I was looking for was through here. Okay, but I was looking for it not in the 1 hour. What was it? I think it was it was a 2 hour. That's right. Look, it broke straight up through there. Now, when I look at the 1 hour, I think, damn, I probably could have taken that. I was actually sitting in a car at the time of this happening, going up the coast with my mates, and I was sitting in the car feeling terrible, waiting for this. As soon as it broke through, I was like, oh, good, I can close the laptop. But as you can see, that's moved very well. Now, the daily is, as I was showing, let me show you there. If you had have taken that as a daily cradle, and as I said, it was an opportunity, it was an option. I just decided to go for something different. You would have had a very good move. And finally, Cobb network. This one here, little bullish candle, didn't happen the next day, then it did, and it popped 130% in a couple of days. Now, keep in mind, this was also around the same time as there was the Binance trade that took off as well. Now, that was a little breakout type trade. I've been long since back here, but I got another trade up here. Let me show you what that was, and you can see exactly what that was. It was last week that I went through and showed you the trade of the week for Binance, but you'll see what we had here was, oops, wrong area, down here. A nice Bitcoin breakout, test 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a breakout with a very tight stop. So the last couple of weeks have been truly awesome for us traders that know what we're looking for with the Bitcoin breakout and the crypto cradle. I haven't taken any Fibonacci boosters for a little while, but that's not to say that they won't start to come around. Interesting indeed. Some great moves, certainly. More to come, you bet. Have a great day. Bye for now.